alongside Tennessee's newest football commitment and signee, Dee Beckwith. Dee, what made Tennessee the right fit for you?
I liked all the staff and some of the players. They welcomed me with open arms. From the moment they first started recruiting me, I've had like so many fans. Seemed like they were already loyal to me, and they supported me then. So like the earlier they started supporting me, the more I just fell in love with them.
Take me through the decision when you sit down with your family, and obviously you've got your brother here that's going to be a preferred walk-on. Take me through the talk and what kind of led you to that decision.
My family liked the school. Cam. He said he wanted to play with me, so I helped him out with that chance. And really, I feel like that this was like a place for me. Coach Chaney, Coach T. Martin, Coach Pruitt, they like me. They like my film. They like me as a person. So I feel like this is the place.
Offensively, what do you feel like you bring? When they tell you that they like your film for a various number of reasons, what are they saying?
They just saying like they like my versatility. It's like I'm just basically overall offensive weapon. They can use me anywhere on the field. They say I'm just a danger with the ball in my hands. So.
All right, so you love basketball. That's been well chronicled.
Mm-hmm.
You've really never put a ton of effort into football. You got like 18 months. Since Coach Hester got there, the state of Alabama media voted you the 7th best player in the state of Alabama. You were a Mr. Football finalist in 7A, the biggest classification. Do you kind of realize, you've not even scratched the surface of how good you can be?
Yes, sir. Really, basketball, football has really, I've played it all my life since I was real young. And back then, I just looked at it as like a big tag game because we used to play hide and go seek all the time when I was young. I used to play with older, faster kids. So, I was just real used to like getting away and running from them. So that I just looked at it as like a big tag game, So it was really no different for me when I was younger and growing up to when I was like starting to play and put on the pads. It was really no different. It's just they were trying to tackle you instead of just tag you.
You played quarterback at the high school level, but obviously you're likely going to end up, at wide receiver, a different spot, in college. Is that something you're going to start working on more and more, learning the nuances of route running and all that stuff?
Yes, sir, for sure. Me moving from quarterback to receiver, this is really no big deal because I played it all in high school. So I've actually got the feel of all of it. So it's really no big deal to me.
So you excited to have this over? Tennessee signed a guy last year in Darnell Wright, and Darnell was real laid back. And by the time he was done, he was like, "I'm just glad this is over." Is this kind of how you are? You seem like you're just you're laid back, you're chill, but all this hoopla in you.
Yeah, I'm real chill with it. So I'm glad all this recruiting stuff is over because people try to interview me like every other day. It's just a lot. So I'm glad all that weight off my shoulders.
Well, we appreciate you doing this and get ready for that big game of tag in the SEC coming up later this fall. Dee Beckwith, Tennessee's newest football signee for the class of 2020. An impressive kid.